children, this is Teacher Amelie. Today, we'll have a fun scientific lesson in Class 5. Our lesson for today is about the properties of materials to determine whether they are useful or harmful. So let's get started. Our objectives for our lesson is to identify the properties of materials to help determine if they are useful or harmful. Suggest ways on how to determine if the properties of materials are useful or harmful. Explain the certain materials that people use every day that can be useful or harmful. Materials have different properties that make them different from one another. Some types of materials have properties that make them good materials for producing useful products. Other types have properties that make them harmful. In this topic, you will learn how to identify the different properties of materials that can help us determine whether it is harmful or useful. Have you observed different materials commonly used at home? What does your mother use for cleaning? For gardening? So first, let's talk about materials. Materials are the matter or substances that objects are made from. Materials are made of wood, plastic, metal, rubber, ceramics, or glass. Materials are said to be useful when they serve their purpose. This may have properties such as durability, flexibility, elasticity, hardness, and resistance to water, heat, or acid. Most of the useful materials can be reused and recycled. For example, a container for solid or liquid. When it is already empty, it can still be used for other purposes, such as flour, paint, a coin bank, or a house decor. Whether a bottle is made of plastic or glass, it has a property that makes it reusable. There are also useful chemical substances found at home, such as bath soap, shampoo conditioner, perfume cologne, hairspray, and other use for hygiene and care. However, there are harmful materials that may also bring hazards. These materials may bring harm to our health, environment, and other organisms when not used properly. Take a look at these examples. A broken glass jar can cause cuts or injury. Toxic substances may also present in the things we commonly use, such as paints, cleaners, foams, gels, or powders. These materials may bring harm to our health and environment. Too much intake of medicines, processed foods, and ice cream are harmful to our health. We use different materials for cleaning, cooking, eating, and repairing. The usefulness of a certain material depends on its properties. These are materials that are durable and therefore can be reused many times. Though there are some that are not meant to be reused. There are also materials that are made for certain purposes only and can be harmful when not used or disposed properly. In order to minimize waste in our own household, we have to know which materials are still useful and which are ones should already be disposed. So I hope you now understand how to identify the different properties of matter that can help us determine whether it is harmful or useful. Now, let's check if you genuinely grasp the lesson. Determine if the given pictures are useful or harmful materials. That's all for today.